Welcome back to the channel. Today is day 271 of playing chess every day until 2000 Elo. We are sitting at 1799. Let's find our opponent. So we're currently on a 4-win streak, and before that, out of like the last 12 games, I've only lost like once, with like 4 draws and a bunch of wins. Now that number might not be completely correct, but we're doing very well lately. And we're going against Colombia here, who is in 1839 from the US. And we're playing a Caro-Kann. And it looks like we might get a Tartakower. That's what it seems like to me. Or maybe we'll see another Alien Gambit. The last time I played against that, we completely fumbled. My opponent's taking a while in the opening. Well, not a while, but just odd amount of time for move. Okay, so my opponent plays knight to g3 after thinking for a minute. So an interesting move. I think the move here is to play h5. Okay, so they respond with h4. So, I mean, bishop to g4 looks very good here. But maybe first we play queen to c7 and then try to go bishop c4 so that if he were to block, we just take the queen or the knight here. That is my thought process. This also looks like a reasonable move, but not really the biggest fan of it. Yeah, let's go queen to c7. We're going to try and play this and try to take advantage of the g4 square. So he goes bishop there. So he might have potential sacrifices. Maybe not though. I'm thinking he's got plans to go here, but let's hit that queen. I don't think the sacrifice works right now because I would just take, and there's not really a follow-up. He could just go back with the bishop. That's also a move. Bishop to e2. I don't take. I would probably just play like e5. Queen up. Now I'm noticing that this bishop does not really have much mobility. So I'm thinking if I go a5, I would be threatening to play this. But I need to be careful because then sacrifices... No. If I go a5, it might be a little bit ambitious. But, I mean, knight here to just, like, long castle, too. Could be an idea. Here, does he just play this? No. Here, what's he gonna do? Maybe develop first, and then go for this? But here, like, how does he respond? I mean, then he can play this. I think e5 here is not bad, because if takes, then we take with the queen. But then he can force a trade. Do I really want to trade? Not really. So maybe knight here and try to long castle. Yeah, let's just go here. Let's develop the knight. Now maybe we play e5. If takes, knight takes, queen probably has to block, and then we can long castle. Or not block, but like pin to the queen or to the king. Jeez, I can't speak. I can't really long castle right now because then f7 falls. Develops the knight there, which tells me he wants to castle. So I think e5 right now is not bad. Castles, we probably just castle. No, we can't do that, can we? Maybe we take. And then if he goes here, maybe knight in. No, then we get pinned. Is this pawn really, like, I mean, if he takes, after e5, we have the open f file for a pawn. Maybe that could be used to our advantage. So let's just go ahead and castle. And now we're going to be able to utilize some pins here. If he takes, I think I just have this. But then he just protects. Check here. Takes. Yeah, maybe that doesn't work. No, he couldn't take. He couldn't take because of this pin. But he's getting a rook and a piece. So it's not the end of the world there. We need to be careful of the bishop coming in because the queen is kind of vulnerable here. We would not want to play this. Yeah, I was kind of thinking about that move. Here, if takes, then we just take. Here, if takes, we take. I think we can just play this. And the point is, if they take, we take. Queen is hit. If I go here, bishop takes, we take. He cannot capture, so that would be a blunder. So if I play e5, d5, or de, we capture. If he takes, we take first with check and then capture the queen. So I actually think we have e5 in this position, which I wanted to play anyways. So e5, we're going to play it. Once again, this is a blunder because we just, or bishop takes is a blunder because he cannot capture back. Also, it's good to know if we always have this check, like if this were here, I guess the queen could block and protect at the same time, so maybe not. But okay, so he goes for that, but I thought we could just do this. We just take. Now we hit the queen, we hit this. This is open. His king's in the center of the board. Okay, he just gets out of the way, understandably. So he's got 2 attackers on this, but I was thinking I could just go here. Also note that this is now a pin to the king, So if I were to go here, no, queen takes. Could also hop in with tempo, takes, no. If I take here, he takes the queen. Okay, okay. I mean, I can go here to protect and then bring the rook. Or I could go here immediately. But I kind of like doing this. Get the pieces active. Here, he's going to castle, but then we can take. So here, castles, takes. And if this, then we take back with the knight. So let's go here. Let's defend this once more. And we're just trying to bring both rooks. Trying to bring everything into the party. And he's never got rook d1 because of the bishop. But now he can go ahead and attack me. There's tactics brewing. The only problem with knight takes is queen takes. And then queen protects this. But I guess we can take. So takes, takes. We take here. If he captures, then we take this. But the only issue is maybe we would want to start with this. Yeah, I think we're threatening to take the knight and then take here. Because if he captures, we capture. And takes, let's say that he just takes with the pawn. We take. If he tries to counterattack, then we take. And takes, 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 takes. We just take this for free. Yeah, so he has to get out of the way. Now, if we play this, he's just going to castle. So maybe we go here first. Like we take, he takes, and then we go here. He's going to either have to block, which he can't really do. And I'm also like still looking at this, but he's just going to, if I try to set it up, he's just going to castle out of the way. And it's just going to be a wasted move. So I think takes. And if he were to take here, I just go check first. So I think taking this bishop is the right move. So let's take. Opening up this line for my rook, and then we're threatening to like take if he takes. A pretty tactical position. Like takes, we have takes, takes, and then the queen gets in with check. Also, just these rooks are going to be very, very strong. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I see him just castle here. And give up the piece. Because otherwise his king is way too vulnerable. Oh, he takes. So I think just check. And I mean, if he goes here, we have, well, we have takes, and then we have this. Check. He can't go here. If he goes here, there's just discoveries. Yeah, I mean, we just give a check. We dominate, and then we take this, and then we're threatening this. King here takes. If he takes, there's just check, takes, takes, takes. And I mean, he's getting a piece and a rook for the queen. But yeah, okay, my opponent just resigns. And we're at our all-time peak. Yes, we hit 1808 one other time before. But this time, we are on a 5-win streak into 1808 with a beautiful game here. Let's check it out. We played with a 97.2. This guy probably thinks I'm a cheater. A beautiful game. So let's look at it. We played like this, and yeah. The queen c7's not the best move. The best move here is to immediately strike the center, because if he takes, then you just take the queen. But I'll show you what I was looking at. So after queen c7, I mean, he played bishop here, and we were going to go here. And let's say for some reason he goes like this. Well, oopsie. Yeah, so that's kind of what I was setting up. He just gets out of the way with the queen, and then we develop our knight, which is wrong, I guess. We're supposed to blunt the bishop. I didn't like that my bishop didn't have any squares, and I was also thinking of like e5 at some point, right? And then he plays knight h3, which is just ugly. I don't know why. What could he have done? He should have went here, I guess. Anyways, we castle. We're lining things up here. And my opponent makes a big mistake because we have the beautiful e5, which attacks this and attacks this. And if he takes, I mean, it's just not good, right? You saw me calculate. He takes, we take, and now the queen's got to move. We come out, and he moves the bishop. Apparently, he's supposed to go back. He's just supposed to move back, which makes sense because I can just take this, and his position falls apart after this move because we get to take, he takes, and we have a check. And, like, if he goes here, we just have check, and his king's in the center. We have the queen. We can take here, like we can take, get the queen active. Like his position is not good. Now this might not be the most accurate. Let's actually take a look at the engine and what it thinks. So after check, king f1 is the best move. I need to take, he takes, and then yeah, bishop here, queen has to take, Rook takes. King takes. Okay, okay. So we don't take the pawn. We give the check. King here. Give another check. King's all the way in the corner. We go check. Why does it want so many checks? I'm not really 100% sure on that one. Oh, because now we're threatening mate. Are we? Wait, what? Why is that a brilliant move? Oh, because you're hanging the rook. If they take the rook, there's mate. Oh, no, there's not. What? There's mate in 2. Here. A3. And then just knight takes checkmate. Okay, I don't think I was going to find that. But it's kind of cool to look at those kind of lines. So, yeah, and if he stepped onto this file, like after rook take, or rook here, if he steps here, it doesn't even want you to take the piece. It wants double check. King comes out. Check. King here. Oh my gosh. Check. Here. It's m7 on the board. You go here. What if this? m4. Queen takes. King here. We go b5. a3. Checkmate. Insane. But I was just gonna do this. That's all I was gonna do. He runs. And then, I mean, maybe just take. Because if takes, then we have this. No, not that, not that, not that. Queen protects. Ignore me, friends. Ignore me. Well, then we probably just take the pawn. We're up 4 points of material. And, like, just look at the position, man. That's insane. We just won in 14 moves. Honestly, that's kind of crazy. I had a performance elo of 2450. My opponent, 1850. And, yeah, what a beautiful game. A beautiful game to hit 1800 once again. Whew. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and smash that like button, which I just said. Subscribe.